Hmm. The thing about Blaze the cat is that she doesn't have to really go super fast like Sonic. She can just piss through the level. It's not bad. Doesn't take much. Just as fast as she can. Oh, I seem to forget. Oh, oh. Right, so let's go to the comic book itself. I'm not very good at. Sorry for the lousy gameplay, because I keep forgetting it's 2 screens to the DS. We have another 4-drain cover. Here is Sonic number 4. And after Sonic number 5, this will be the last of getting Sonic every week. We'll get Sonic every month, the way it should be, right? You can't rush great art. You can't rush great stories. Of course, we all know the drill. As I'm getting forgetful of my old age, we've got Sonic here, and we've got Shadow here. Sonic is non-spoilers, Shadow is spoilers, so let's get to Sonic for right now. I'm going to put Sonic there. I don't know if you can see Sonic sitting there. Yes, you can. And I will go briefly about it. It's as far as the content goes, nothing is significantly different. We do see Blaze once again, and we see I keep forgetting the lemur's name. Tangle the Lemur. As far as the colors, I would like to have seen Tangle in a different color other than black and white. Because if you can have a blue hedgehog and you can have a pink cat, why can't you have a golden color? I don't know, some other color of lemur. So this is what it is. It's very nice. There's some. I will say that there's some Tangle themed fan art in here, and we have some more covers. I just picked the best cover I could find. This was the best one I could find for this. So it's more, there's some more details about Sonic. There's some more details about Eggman. There's more details about the Eggman robots and Blaze's role in the whole thing. It doesn't add a whole lot more than what you saw in the first 3 issues. And I think it's fine. I think that this is all setup. 1 through 4 has been a setup to give us what is really going to happen in the next few months. Hopefully something really big, something cataclysmic. We'll see what Eggman's going to really be up to, because Eggman's up to a lot, isn't he? Overall, I'm going to give this comic book an 8.4 out of 10. And I really can't give it much more than that. There's nothing. I mean, I think the best issue so far, and I think judging by the views I've gotten on YouTube on my channel, is probably number 2 with Amy. But we do need Tails, and we do need Knuckles, and we probably need these characters. She shows off some really cool moves with her tail. So it feels like a gameplay character, but it's not. It's an original character from IDW, from Ian Flynn, and from Sega. And this is not so bad. So I would say 8.4 out of 10. Is it worth getting? Yes. Is it worth waiting for a trade? Probably so. Some people are waiting for a trade. Trades take about a year or 2 to kind of get processed. So, where I go to the comic book store I go to, it does not get sold out at all. It does not get sold out. So it really, like I say, it's not a real issue. And that's about it. I'm seeing something on my counter here. It says 2650. I don't know if that's YouTube's new guidelines. Is that the limit of minutes I have? That's interesting. Anyway, YouTube is changing every day. So we're going to go from Sonic, and we're going to go to Shadow. And we'll get into spoilers, because it's not, like I said, there's not much more to tell. I will go through this page by page, as you all know. When you see the thumbnail, you always see a page opening anyway. Here we have all the covers to, see if you can see that, yeah. So there's always going to be, this is the promo art we saw before from Tyson, so that's not bad. Sonic's going to another town. There's not too much more to say about that, concerning that. Let's see what else we got here. We have him going up against the robots, more of Eggman's robots. And it's amazing to see like the different designs he has for the animal creatures. I haven't seen any real Easter eggs, nothing that sticks out. The whole town kind of reminds me of Hyrule Town. You know, when Link goes to visit the town people in Ocarina of Time. How's that feel? And there is Tangle doing her thing. And she kind of, who does she remind me of? She reminds me of that Marsupilami. Remember Marsupilami from Disney? You know, that yellow creature with the long, long tail, does all kinds of weird stuff. And let's see. And, you know, it's all about Eggman stuff. I like her tail effects. You know, she's kind of like, it's almost like she's Princess Sally with a tail. You know, but Sonic isn't going to try to get into any kind of relationship. I will say Sonangle, Sonangle. So I'm the first one to ever say something. Maybe somebody said in Facebook, whatever. Sonangle. How about Nuck Angle or Tail Angle? Tail Angle? Egg Mangle. Eggman and Tangle. Yes, I couldn't get away with. I couldn't do this review without saying that. So you have Sonic and Tangle. It's nice. I mean, you got the familiar robots from this series, the familiar baddies. I just like the directions they take. I mean, you look at the dynamic direction between the Sonic team-ups with Tails and Knuckles and Tangle and Amy, and you get all these really nice directions here. Just the shape of the robots, the dimensions, what they're up against. I did like, I'll tell you what, I liked last month's confrontation a bit more with the skunk and the sloth, whatever it is, those bad guys there, because it wasn't just Eggman. But we'll get into the ending a little bit more. We got Blaze the cat doing her Fire Fury. A lot better than I did in Sonic Rush, which was, of course, the first appearance. And we got, yeah, I mean, it's cute. I mean, Blaze is still Blaze. Blaze has not lost her edge. She is the same Blaze from the Penders era to the post-Archie era. Well, the last Archie era, and then now. So she's not changed a bit. You're not going to see much change. I still like the pirate story that happened when Ian Flynn did that, the post-Mega Man crossover. That was a good story. That really showed. That was Blaze's best times. Was with Cream the Rabbit and the others fighting the Dr. Wily ship, the pirate. And we got some more stuff here. We got more robots, more tangling, pun intended. I mean, she uses this tail as a slingshot. She uses this tail as a whip. She uses this tail as a staircase. She'll use this tail as a cushion. I mean, she uses her tail to shake hands with Sonic. So, I mean, this is a character that, to me, is going to stand out pretty well. She is a freedom. I don't know if they're going to use the word freedom fighters. So Sonic explains that he had been captured 7 months ago, locked up by Eggman. He got out, and all these Eggman's robots started popping up. But of course, here's the question I have: if Sonic was locked up by Eggman, how do you explain Eggman not being presumed dead or out of action? You know, the thing is, it's going to be kind of like, I know, because Ian Flynn is throwing out these things, and we're not sure exactly what's happened here, okay? Everybody has to assume at this point that this is a Sonic, that this Sonic story is a new continuity and not the one from Archie. And therefore, Eggman is a different Eggman, but what is Eggman's role? Did he capture Sonic and lock him up in a capsule, and he supposedly died in battle with the others? What exactly happened to Sonic in those 7 months? And he just got out somehow. How did he break out? I like to know. You know, but like I say, the strength here is seeing Blaze and definitely seeing Tangle the Lemur. So I don't know what's happened so far. So we got more fighting. Sonic introduces Tangle to Blaze. This is kind of funny. I've never known Sonic to misbounce or misstep. He's always careful with what he's doing, so he just, he bounces on his head. That's all right. And that's it. They're good friends, you know. Yeah, so she explains about the 7 months, but then it's like, well, we kind of need more than that. We had a 4-panel backstory in issue number 1, but that doesn't really say much, does it? Yeah, so Sonic is deciding to go to I guess one of these. What does he decide to do? Blaze is going to help Tangle, and then they're going to go off and do some stuff. And Sonic is going to this house. Now, when we get to the house, this is the last page. And we see, I guess, a fox family, some kind of fox family. We have a creepy, perverted Eggman. Now, let me say this, and then we got another 4-drain cover with Eggman and Sonic. Classic cover right there. This will be for next week. It says next month, but we know it's next week because it's been coming once a week. For every week for 4 weeks, so the 5th week, obviously, logic would say. Before I get to the fan art, we don't see the chair. We don't see Orbot and Cubot. So could we safely assume that we're looking at another thing here? That Eggman and the person in the chair are 2 separate people? Because if it's not, if Eggman was sitting in that chair, then Ian Flynn kind of effed up and made a very bad transition. If it isn't, then that's another curveball he's tossed at us, and it's probably very, seeing as how people like Ian Flynn, and I barely got used to reading Sonic comics since the beginning of January. I have been reading all the Sonic comic books online from 1992 to now. From this year, I've never read a Sonic comic book before 2018, okay? So I've seen that Ian Flynn has written good stories, but if he messed this up, I'm going to get a very low score next week, okay? Because we need to know who the person sitting in the chair is, and Eggman doesn't look like he's at his home base. He looks like he's somewhere else, right? So what exactly has happened here? What is the connection between the ending of this and the ending of the other 3 issues? And then next month or May's issue, we're going to find out. We have Tangle themed art. This is the theme of the art. Which are my favorites, do you think? I would say I like this one. I like the least, and this one's all right. This one's okay. I like the black outline-less design. And I like this one with the robots hanging about. And I like, this one's okay, but I like this. Look at this one. This, I'll tell you what, this is like an avatar. I could see somebody. I challenge somebody to take a picture of this, put it as their avatar, and respond to me in the comments section. This is a YouTube avatar thing, to put up. So that's it. This is still an 8.4 out of 10. That's what I gave it. And here are the 4 covers, of course. And we're waiting number 5. And after number 5, it's going to be once a month. So what I'm going to do is next, I'm going to close out this video. But if you stick around for live video, I will review this, and this will all be done live. No fancy edits, and we'll get into what my thoughts are with this big trade book that I picked up, covering some classic issues, and that'll be it. So I'm going to sign out and peace out, as Sonic would say, and as Shadow would say, where am I at? Why am I not in the books? All right, take care. See ya.